wonderful educators. Welcome back to Oasis for Teachers. I am Jill Waters, your Oasis mentor here. And guys, if you've ever found yourself, which I'm finding myself, down during the winter season, this is the video for you. The winter blues are real, and today we're diving into what they are, why they happen, and most importantly, how you can fight them. I'm going to share some simple science-based tips that will help boost your mood and help you make it through this season feeling your best. Grab your favorite cup of tea or coffee or hot chocolate, get comfy, and let's get started. All right, so let's talk about the winter blues. It's also referred to as seasonal affective disorder, which is really interesting that spells sad, because that's how a lot of us feel this time of year. I'm totally feeling it. I love the sun. I love warm weather. I don't like the cold, and I'm finding that I'm feeling down this time of year. Throughout my life, I have battled with depression, and I noticed that during the winter time, there is a sadness that comes, and we're going to talk about what winter blues are, why it happens, and let's talk about some ways that we can fight it. The winter blues or sad, it happens usually during the winter months, and this is due to the fact that it's colder, it's darker, it gets dark quicker, your circadian rhythm, it can get off because of lack of sunlight, because we're inside so much. A lot of times, because it's cold, we don't get out as much, and we're not seeing the sun the way we used to. I miss the sun. I miss you, sun. Anyway, so here are some symptoms of the winter blues. You have low energy or fatigue. You have feelings of sadness or hopelessness. You may have difficulty concentrating. I'm definitely feeling this one right now. There may be a change in your sleep pattern, so you might have a harder time going to sleep or falling asleep, and then you might be waking up throughout the night in times where you would usually rest all night. You're craving carbs or you're gaining weight. This is definitely something that I've noticed. I'm like, is there something about the winter time, like bears in hibernation, where we just eat and your body gains? I feel like my body's like, Jamina, we're cold. I need you to have more weight on you. Let's pack some pounds on to keep you warm through this time, because I have been craving sugar and bread and carbs like crazy, and I am having to really pay attention to what I'm eating. I am noticing that the scale is going up during the winter time. So guys, this is a symptom of just the winter blues. Sometimes too, I notice also I'm stress eating again. So I'm inside, I want to eat, I'm bored sometimes. So this is actually a thing, guys. Leave me a comment. Are you feeling the same way? Are you feeling any of these symptoms? Also, there can be a withdrawal from social activities during this time as well. So these are some of the symptoms, and just kind of think about in your mind, are these some things that you're noticing in your life right now during this winter time? Okay, let's talk about what causes the winter blues. So the cause is thought to be related to a reduction in the amount of sunlight that we're exposed to. Like I said, it can disrupt your internal clock, that circadian rhythm. It can also affect the production of those happy hormones. That's what we call them, the happy hormones. Those mood regulating hormones like melatonin and serotonin. Now that we know what the winter blues are, we know the symptoms of the winter blues. We know possible causes of this time of year, that sadness. Let's talk about some ways to fight it. One, get more light exposure. So this one's challenging for me because it's so cold, especially right now. It's been in the teens, it's been in the 20s. I can only imagine my northerners, what it's like to try and go outside, but especially if it's sunny, even if it's just a few minutes at your lunchtime, go ahead and bundle up, walk outside and get some sun. It will make you feel so much better. Some of my lighter counterparts, this is not something that I do, but I have coworkers and I have acquaintances and friends who they go to the tanning bed during this time of year. Now, that's not my thing. I have a year-round tan, so I don't get in a tanning bed, but that helps them to get in the tanning bed and get that exposure to light. So if you are one of my lighter counterparts, that could be something that can help you during this time to increase your mood. Also, there's light therapy. There are actually light boxes that mimic sunlight, and just being exposed to those 20 to 30 minutes a day can help with that light exposure. I'll put some links in the chat to some that I found on Amazon, and tell me what you think. Tell me if you like the light therapy. All right, you want to stay physically active. And I know that this is a challenge in the wintertime. You want to bundle up, you want to snuggle up, you want to just stay in the bed and be warm. I get it, but it will help your mood if you'll take time, at least 30 minutes a day, go swimming indoors, obviously. If you're in a warm place, you're rocking and rolling anyway. But if you're in a place where it's cold, find an indoor pool. There are gyms that have indoor pools. You can swim. You can go to the gym and work out. You can do yoga. You can dance around the house. You can clean. This is a great time. I know a lot of times we do spring cleaning, but this is a great time to declutter too. You're getting rid of those spring and winter clothes and you're bringing out all of the winter things. Being active during this time can really help with your mood and help with that sadness that you feel. The cool thing about working out too is those endorphins start being produced. That's another feel-good chemical that will help improve your mood. Also, you can eat a balanced diet. Like I said, during this time, I am just literally trying to tear down on the carbs. I'm reeling that in. I'm working on that myself. And during this time, it's very beneficial to have a really balanced diet. So you want your diet to be rich in proteins, in vegetables, and fruit, whole grains. All of these things will help to support mood regulation. Also, vitamin D. So consider taking vitamin D supplements. So we naturally get vitamin D from the sunlight, but if we're not in the sun as often, vitamin D supplements can help to regulate your mood as well. So consider vitamin D supplements. Now, this is one of my favorite things. Absolutely one of my favorite things. You can practice stress reduction techniques. So whether it's meditation or deep breathing, mindfulness, all of these things can help you to reduce stress, those feelings of sadness. These activities promote well-being and just promote overall well-being and health. On this channel, I have meditations and breath work for you. There are also so many different channels that have those type of videos for you. So check those out. Those will definitely help your mood. So during this time, it's very important to stay connected. I know because it's cold, a lot of times we want to stay in, but staying connected to friends and family is so important during this time. And it's more than just staying connected on social media. It's actual real interactions. It's real phone calls, really actually going and seeing people in person, video calls. All of these things will help your mood during this time. Also, try to establish a routine or keep your routine. That was another thing that was challenging for me. Even yesterday, we had a snow day yesterday, and my morning routine was totally jacked up. I got up at 4 and I looked at the clock and I was like, oh, nope. It's not happening today. It is not happening today. I got up and did a few things and got right back in the bed. I relaxed. I got up eventually. But listen, it was a snow day. And I have had the same morning routine for at least a year. But yesterday, I was like, nope. I'm going to rest. I'm going to relax. It's a snow day. I'm watching Bobby Flay and I'm chilling today. But today, It's a new day and I had to get back on my routine because I realized even yesterday and just in general, when I have a routine, I feel so much better. A morning routine is great. An evening routine is great. Just throughout the day, it is so helpful for me to be on a schedule. That's how my brain works. It helps me to function better, and it just helps my mood and my stress level. So I recommend that you have a regular routine or scheduled day. Guys, this one is very, very important. If your symptoms are persisting or they're extreme or severe, I highly recommend that you seek professional help or counseling. A therapist or a counselor might be necessary in this situation. And guys, I see a counselor and she's absolutely amazing. I highly recommend that if you're feeling sad to the point where it is disrupting your life or you don't want to get out of bed, I've been there, done that, seek professional help. They will give you strategies, they will give you tools, they will give you ways to combat this depression and this sadness during this time. So guys, we went over a lot of ways that you can fight these winter blues. These are great tips. They're great ways and they work. Try them. Guys, leave a comment below. Tell me which one of these resonated with you today. How are you feeling this time of year? Maybe there's some things that you do that helps you to battle the winter blues. Talk to us about it. Let's share our stories together. Thank you for your time today. I love having this time with you. I appreciate you guys. I'm so grateful for you. Like and subscribe. Share this video with someone who you know may be struggling with the winter blues or sadness during this time. These are great tips to help you to battle it. By focusing on maintaining these healthy habits, you can reduce the winter blues, help with your mental and physical health during these colder months. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Let's fight the winter blues together. I'll see you next time in the Oasis. Bye, guys.